Calculate the length of the side marked x. So here we've got a right angled triangle. So we can use Pythag, can't we? So let's have a go at that then. So here, what have we got? The longest, this squared plus this squared equals the longest side squared, doesn't it, by Pythag? So that squared plus 8.4 squared equals 9.2 squared. So let's work these numbers out then. So 8.4 squared, and let's put it down, 70.56 is equal to the 9.2 squared. $84.64. So then we can see that x squared is equal to, now move this 70 across the equals and flip its sign, 84.64 minus 70.56, and that we can tap in the calculator again. So it was 80.64, which we've got, minus the 70.56 equals 14.08. So x squared equals 14.08. So now we can square root both sides. So let's square root now. Square root of this side is just x, because you want to do a square by square rooting. And the square root of 14.08 is equal to, let's tap that in. That's under the answer then. So we'll do square root of answer. And we get 3.75 centimeters. Okay, so write the number 20 million in standard form. So 20 million then is 20 million. So it's 2, and then we times 110, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's times 10 to the power 7, isn't it? So that number is between 1 and 10, times 10 to a power, so it's written in standard form. Here, standard form corrected two significant figures, so 4.6 times 7.2. So let's type that in then. 4.6 times 7.2 equals, to two significant figures is 33. So it was 33 times what power of 10 then? Okay, well, times the powers of 10, times you add the indices. 14 and minus 7 added together is 14 takes 7, is 7. Now there's a 10 hiding in here, so it's 3.3 times a 10, isn't it? Which is just 10 to the power 1 basically, times by the 10 to the 7. So we end up with 3.3 times 10, and you times you add the powers, 7 plus 1 is 8. And that was the two significant figures, we calculated that. Part 2. Here, 4.56 divided by 9.24. Let's tap that in straight away. 4.56 divided by 9.24 equals 0.49. So there's a 0.49 to two significant figures. That's that fraction. The power of 10, divide you minus with indices, don't you? Top take bottom. 3 take 14 then is minus 11. Now we need to write this as a number between 1 and 10. So I'm going to move that decimal point over to 4.9. But that would be 4.9 over 10, wouldn't it? That's the number 0.49. So I've scaled it up by 10. To write it like this, times by 10 to the minus 11, of course. This is a 10 to the 1, so it's simply 4.9 then, and then divide the powers. Minus 11 minus 1 is minus 12. 4.9 times 10 to the minus 12, and that's the two significant figures.